Hi, Alice.
Hi.
This is our last lunch together before I head up to Boston. So I think it's appropriate that we sit and talk about what happened since November. I was lucky enough to be able to meet with you in November and tell you all about my big ambition and my goals for the season. I wanted to get my hip replaced, and I wanted to get my real estate license, and I wanted to find a rental, and I was going to test out living in Florida and see how it would go, because I'm trying to move down here permanently, and it's a big decision to let go of the life up in Boston. But signing up with the workshop with you and meeting on a weekly basis and talking over the phone and food preparation with you every Sunday, we had a wonderful time, and I learned so much, and I wanted to lose 5 pounds, and I wanted to meet with Judy McKinney and work with her on macrobiotics, and I did that, and I worked with Dr. Tatiana, and it turns out I didn't have to have my hip replaced. I'm not sure why, but I didn't just lose 5 pounds, I lost 15 pounds. And I feel healthier, and I feel like I have more vitality, and I feel like I've taken some of the good things of macrobiotics, macro meaning large and biotics meaning life. And you know, it's kind of interesting that Michio Kushi died actually in December this year. I thought that was interesting, where I was suddenly interested in macrobiotics to have his passing, and yet his thoughts were carried on to the next generation of macrobiotic people. But I won't say that I don't believe in the raw food and the juicing and all of the things that we started out with 4 years ago, Alice, because I do, and I see great benefit to all things. And it's finding a clean diet that works for you is really what I think, and customizing it. So I'm really trying to eat my beans and rice at least 3 times a week. I still do my salads, I love my kale, and I love my juice drinks at least almost every day, and my carrots and my apples and my celery. And I would like to say a little bit about how the season unfolded with my rental. And it turns out that I had 2 roommates, and this was not planned. This was sort of the unplanned hidden agenda that happened. And it turned out to be more fun. I opened my heart to these 2 women, and we became almost like sisters, and you were a 4th sister, Alice, so when you came on Sundays. And we had more laughs and more fun, and we shared, and sometimes we were therapists to each other, but we always came together in the kitchen. And that is where the most laughter happened. And that is where we shared recipes, we shared our hopes and our dreams, we cried, we laughed. It was a wonderful, wonderful season of living with women again. I felt like I was young. I was in college. I also met a man who studies macrobiotics, and who's been many years, over 24 years, I believe. And he wrote a CD. He's a songwriter and singer, and wonderful inspiration to me this year, because so smart and so disciplined with his lifestyle. And so that was really fun, learning from him and learning from Judy, and going to Judy's house and learning from you, and going to Dr. Tatiana up in Sarasota for network chiropractic. That was interesting and exciting. I always meet such interesting people when I sign up with a workshop with you, Alice, for a workshop with you. And it was fun helping Marnie at the beginning of the season. That was a wonderful beginning to the season when I had no friends here. And then all of a sudden I had friends, and then I had family visiting, and then, you know, the season takes on a life of its own, which every season does. I just cannot believe I have to say goodbye to palm trees and beaches and beautiful weather and go back to 52 degrees in Boston, I hear. But I have a house and a life up there. I have to go finish whatever my mission is to finish up there before I can really relocate here. But thank you, Alice, from the bottom of my heart. It's been a wonderful season once again, and I'm so glad I signed up for the 2 12-week workshops. Thank you.